machine do the heavy lifting. Now, we don't have a lot of these to go around. It's our first bread machine of the year. This comes to us from our own line called Cook's Essentials. Chef Joe McAllister from our Cook's Essentials team is back with us.
Hey,
Hi,
David.
sir.
Good to be here.
Good to see you,
Thank
buddy.
you. Nice to be seen.
Awfully excited about this because we're talking about 1.5 pound stainless steel bread maker.
Right.
If you have not yet treated yourself to home-baked bread as the weather turns cooler, you're missing out.
That's right. And when I did the baking component when I was in culinary school, I was horrible at it. I'm a terrible baker.
Is that right?
Which is why this makes it so easy. It is easy to make bread because all you do is add your ingredients and just make a choice. Are we doing a basic white bread? Are we doing something with nuts and raisins? Are we going to do gluten-free? Or are we just going to make some dough and bake a different type of bread in the oven? Because we can do that as well.
Now, we have this in 2 colors, I believe. Oh, there is a black color as well. Okay, so we're going to work on getting that out here. But we have the red, we have the white, and we also have a black. Now, there's stainless steel on the sides. The color comes in the top.
Exactly.
And there's also a handle on this bread machine as well.
That's right. And
in addition to the machine itself, here's Chef Joe.
Yeah.
We're also getting our measuring cups.
Right, your baking
spoons.
pan.
Baking pan.
There's your cup, your measuring spoon. This hook pulls the kneading paddle out of the bread at the end of the process.
Are there recipes in here?
Yes, 10 recipes in the use and care.
But if I go to my grocery store and buy a boxed bread mix, will that work in here as well?
Absolutely. You just have to alter your recipe for either 1 pound or 1.5 pounds. Most of those box recipes are going to be for 1 pound or 1.5 pounds anyway.
Perfect.
So you
and
have
so
nothing
here we
to
are.
worry about.
If you were to go to retail to buy this same machine, you would expect to pay $85.13. We are just over $19 less. As we mentioned, we don't have a lot of these to go around. Black, white, and red are our only colors. Let's start with a beautiful bread. It looks like you've got cranberries?
Yes, we did a cranberry bread, and this is in the basic white bread recipe. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to start with a cranberry bread just so you could see that you can do sweet and savory. So this we did a little bit on the dark side, but you can smell that and you can hear that.
Smell it from here.
It's amazing. As I'm cutting into this, I love the smell of bread. And realtors have known for a very long time, you want to sell a house? Bake bread in that house and you'll get interested parties. It's amazing what bread does when you and the great thing, David, is you can have this working overnight. It's like one of those little elves in your kitchen, and it works so silently at night. You can even put it on a timer delay. Add all your ingredients, put it on a timer delay up to 12 hours so that it's working overnight when you're sleeping. And you wake
orange in here as well?
A little bit of orange with the cranberry. It's a holiday.
It's a holiday bread.
It is. It's a holiday combination, and
so
I love
nice,
it. Yes,
sir.
I love that. Isn't that great?
Yummy.
Let's show you right here how to do it. The most important thing you have to remember is put your wet ingredients in first. So we're adding our water, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 little pats of butter. We're going to throw those over into the corners. You can see that right there. That one's sticking there and there. And then what you want to do is you just want to add in your flour on top of that, all in one lump. All right? Don't worry, it's going to work. It is just phenomenal. And then we're going to add our salt and sugar. We're going to put in here a little bit of powdered milk. Now, that's the only ingredient that might be slightly odd because, people don't really have that in their pantry. So that might be something that you want to start stocking into your pantry if you're interested in this. And then look at that. I'm creating a little pocket in the top, which is where the yeast is going to go.
Because you don't want the yeast to come into contact with the liquid just yet.
Just yet. The machine will decide when that's necessary. So what we do is we come down here, and on the menu, it's selection 1. I have up to 10 selections here, and you'll never lose those those recipes because they're all coordinated right here. So we're going to go back to 1.
Which is a basic white.
Basic white, and then we can decide the color we want. Do we want it dark, light, or medium? I'm going to choose medium, and then I'm just going to hit start, and then you can feel that vibration. The paddle is moving, and it's starting to mix those ingredients.
How long does it take to bake a loaf?
So this loaf will be 3 hours and 20 minutes. So it's an overnight process or an afternoon, and then that bread is ready at the end of that process.
So let's say I want to go to bed. I set this up, but I want it to come on in the middle of the night, and I want to wake to fresh bread.
Right.
You can delay the start time?
Yes, I would delay it about 6 hours, and then it'll work in the overnight. So those 10 hours
Right.
in the overnight, and you'll wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. to that fresh bread smell.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Isn't that fantastic?
And if I put it in my bedroom, I wouldn't even have to get out of bed.
That's right. I love that idea.
True story. Hey, we do have white, red, and black. Let's update you on what we have available. In the red, I have 900 to go around. In the white, 700. And here's a photo of the black. We don't have a sample on set, but I have fewer than 600 in the black. Please be aware that this is our first bread machine of the year. Lots and lots of you love this idea of baking your own loaves of bread, and when it can be this easy, why not? Multi-grain, look how beautiful this is.
Right.
And every piece is just delightful. It's soft and fresh baked and so delightful. Let's go to Bonnie Jean in Washington State. Bonnie Jean, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited to talk to you, David.
Well, thank
I've watched you for years.
Oh, that's so kind. Chef Joe and I would love to know, what do you think of this bread machine?
Well, I think it's pretty neat looking. I love the fact that it's like a compact size. I had one years and years ago, and it was so much bigger. And this one is like a compact size. And so I really like that.
Oh, that's perfect. Now, Bonnie Jean, do you see that butter that Chef Joe is smearing on this warm bread?
Yes.
That is an apple cinnamon butter that's coming up later, about 10 minutes away. We're selling a set of 4 infused butters, and one of them is apple cinnamon.
Oh, Lord.
Right?
That sounds wonderful.
I might have to get you want to cut that in half?
Yeah,
and
I
we'll
can.
both have a little piece.
Yes, we will, right here. And boy,
so, Bonnie
does
Jean,
that
we're going to
look
have a little bit of
delicious.
this apple cinnamon butter that's coming up in 10 minutes on the
And I'll
multi-grain
try
bread,
that
and
as
it's
well.
warm too, Bonnie Jean.
It
this
is.
is for you, and I'm going to taste this for you because I'm a giver.
Oh, well, thank
Oh, the
you.
cinnamon and the apple together with that whole wheat.
Isn't that nice?
It is just incredible.
Oh, Bonnie Jean, you got to see these butters coming up in 10 minutes. They're amazing.
Yes,
Okay.
I will. I watch you all the time, and I sure enjoy your shows. And I must tell you, David, my husband loves watching you.
Oh,
and
that's
you
so
just
nice.
make his day.
What is his first name, Bonnie Jean?
His name is Ron.
Ron. Will you please give Ron a big foodie salute from all of us, okay?
Oh, I sure will.
Oh, that is so nice. And Bonnie Jean, the very best to you and Ron for the holidays. So glad you'll be a part of our show tonight.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And harvest hugs to the both of you.
Oh, that's nice. Take good care. Thank you, Bonnie Jean.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Okay, we're going to have to wrap on that. Did your balsamic vinegar get away from you?
Balsamic and a little olive oil on a rosemary bread. And remember, you can also do dough in just 8 minutes.
Now, Chef Joe, I'm sure that balsamic vinegar is lovely on there, but can you beat the apple cinnamon?
You cannot. Thank you, sir.
All right. Earlier, we attempted to show you my Half Homemade video. This is on my brand new YouTube series called Half Homemade on our In the Kitchen HQ channel. When you get there to the In the Kitchen HQ channel, please click subscribe. It's free. And when you do that, we'll send you updates of whenever my videos are going to be played. Now, in honor of the Ninja Foodie, which